I told y'all I wasn't going to cover Trump at Two Asses in a Nation, but it's too weird and bizarre to not talk about. So this happened at Donald Trump's personal Florida golf club. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, today's Monday, so it happened yesterday. So the part that stuck out to me was when agents fired at a man who had a rifle in the bushes along the perimeter of the Trump International Golf Club. And I was like, okay, what do you mean he had a rifle in the bushes? A man who had a rifle in the bushes. So the Secret Service agents spotted a rifle barrel with the scope sticking out of the fence in the golf course and immediately engaged with the person, Bradshaw said. And just right away, kind of really goofy imagery popped into my head where I kind of imagine this kind of Looney Tunes world where this guy who's trying to do the thing to Trump has his barrel sticking out of the bushes like he's Elmer Fudd hunting for wabbits. You know what I mean? Like, just really ridiculous story. And it's like, it just gets better as time goes on, as the article goes on. The person fled the scene in a car and was spotted by a witness, which ultimately helped law enforcement officials locate the vehicle driving north on I-95 in Martin County, one county to north of Palm Beach. So the Secret Service didn't see him flee in a car. So you mean to tell me this dude was hiding in the bushes? Secret Service spots him. He has enough time to get in a car and drive away on private property. This is Trump's golf club, okay? He managed to drive away, and they weren't able to catch him. They had to have a bystander help him locate them. So what part of that story makes any kind of fucking sense to you? And not only that, this guy, the witness, had time to take a picture of the car and the tag. So he got his license plate with his, I guess he whipped out his camera right away. As soon as, hey, he's a guy running out of the bush, he's jumped into the car, whips out his camera, and whips out his phone, is able to take a picture to show the Secret Service. Like, come on, man. Like, do y'all see the Looney Tunes kind of gag play out the way I'm seeing it? And of course, they're trying to paint the picture of, he's been in trouble because he was just silent. Because somebody who's silent when they're being arrested is like, oh, they must have had a run-in with the police before. It's very dumb assumptions that these people make. But like I said, this whole story is retarded. Of course, it's a guy who's pro-Ukraine and yada yada yada. So not to mention the gear that this man had. Officials said an AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks that were hung on the fence and had ceramic tile in them. Ceramic tile? Why? And a GoPro camera were recovered at the scene. So he was geared up. So he had all this time. So he managed to get on Trump's private golf resort, set up camp, have his car nearby so he can get away, and have all this equipment with him. Like, is this dude Steve Wallace? Like, is he, what's it called? Is he one of these stealth campers that just, I don't know if I need to show y'all Steve Wallace one day because that dude's a cartoon character as well, but in a funny way. Like, he's a stealth camper where he kind of goes around camping in places that he's not supposed to, like the side of interstate highways, or let's say behind a billboard on a major highway or stuff like that. He'll make videos where he'll just camp out. And this one time he was like in a rich neighborhood, so he was dressed as a businessman. And it was super stupid. And he's not trying to be funny. He's just naturally like a weird kind of charismatic, goofy person. So he goes into this neighborhood and he wants to stealth cap in the nearby woods. So he takes his gear. He parks his car nearby the neighborhood, takes his gear in a briefcase, dressed up in a suit that he rented, and walked around the neighborhood until he got into the forest he wanted to go in. This is the vibe I'm getting, where this guy is just like just a cartoon character walking around like, I'm hunting wabbits with his rifle, and he just sets up camp. Nobody notices him. The CIA doesn't notice him. The people that work at the fucking park don't notice him, and he just has his rifle comically sticking out of the bushes as he's about to shoot Trump. It's like, do y'all see the humor in this at all? Am I the only one that sees it this way?